Hello, fellow peasants. Today we're going to be talking about aliens. Are they out there? Okay, guys, so today we're going to be talking about aliens. Are they out there? Are they out there hanging out doing their thing? Have they already come to Earth? Are they disguised as human beings? Are they the Illuminati? Are they the royals? Are they the politicians? Are they the celebrities? Are they the Wall Street bankers? Or is there no aliens out there? I don't know. My opinion is basically, I don't think there's evidence that there's life outside of Earth. I think it's highly probable. I can see it being a possibility, considering life evolved and formed here, and, you know, so with all the stars and galaxies and solar systems and all that crap, I mean, there's billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of, you know, light years worth of crap out there. I don't think that I think it's highly unlikely that we're the only form of life in the universe. But just because I feel that way and I think that does not mean there's evidence that there is. Would it be sweet? Yeah, I think it'd be awesome. I think it'd be awesome if there was people kicking it, playing Xbox and shit, and ordering pizza and, you know, skiing and whatever else on some other planet. And they might be doing even cooler crap than we are. You gotta think about it like that. Like, maybe like we live in like a really crappy galaxy, like a really crappy solar system, and people have it really good somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, they're like light years ahead in technology. They've got life figured out. They've got the best medicines. Now, in terms of like, have aliens come to Earth? So let's talk about if aliens have come to Earth. Now, a lot of people say, oh, you know, the aliens could be the celebrities, the Illuminati, the royals, the CEOs, the wealthy elite. They are an alien race that have enslaved the rest of humanity, and we're just here, you know, making money for them. Yeah, I mean, that could be. Or the people in charge of the world are just really greedy, rich bastards, and they're not aliens at all. Now, in terms of the UFO sightings, lately in the last year or so, the Navy and the Air Force have been releasing photos of technology that they've been seeing over the oceans and up in the air, and they don't know what it is. Now, just because they don't know what it is doesn't mean that it's aliens. It could be a foreign technology that we don't know about. It could be a really deep state technology that your average Air Force pilot is just not in on. You know, there might be departments within departments within departments within departments in the defense industry that only certain people know about the stuff. Only a select handful get the test and fly it around, and everyone else is left in the dark until it's time to let everyone else in on it. I mean, in the U.S., you know, I've heard that sometimes our technology is there 30, 40 years before it's even made aware to the public. Like the stealth bomber, they had the stealth bomber back in the early 80s, but like maybe late 70s, early 80s. And, you know, it wasn't until 20, 30 years later when they shot Independence Day that everybody's like, oh my God, look at that. You know, that was like 1995. Now, if they've had that since 1975, 1980, I mean, that's 15, 20 years that they already had that technology. So, Are they here living normal lives? Could they just be among us living normal lives? I don't think so. I don't think that anyone would come here that, by choice anyway. Now maybe let's say they're shipwrecked and they don't have a way to get back and they need to meld into society to live, and they don't really have a way of getting back home. That could be an option. But I don't see any civilization or any species that has the technological capabilities to travel from one galaxy to the next being interested in living here. I mean, we just went to the moon 50 years ago. That's nothing compared to what they would need to do to travel from light years away to get here. So they wouldn't be impressed with us enough, I don't think, to want to live among us. Unless the game plan would be, like I said earlier, to enslave the human race and use us to their advantage. But even so, wouldn't they just implement the technology they had on their previous planet that they used to get here? I mean, why would you show up somewhere to take people over and then live by a lower standard? That's like us going to another planet and being like, you know what, fuck it, I don't want cable TV, I don't want a microwave, I don't want soap, I don't want internet, I don't want cell phones, I don't want candles, I don't want medicine. I can't really see them doing all that just so that they can make us their bitch. So I don't think that's an option. Now what about people who say they've been abducted? Abductions, the evidence of abductions. There's a lot of people who said that, I was in my trailer last night and I swear to God he came down through my ceiling, pulled me out of bed and stuck that up my ass. Could be, could have, maybe, but where's the evidence, dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the footage? Everyone's got cell phones now. This isn't 1995 anymore. Pull the camera out, dude. Set up a camera in your bedroom. If this is happening, some of these people say this happens all the time. It's like a monthly occurrence. They get taken away. Set up a camera with a tripod or something. Film this shit. I mean, come on. So I don't buy any of that. I can't say I don't believe any of them, but it's just, maybe some people are telling the truth, but man, I don't know. I just think a lot of people are bullshitting. A lot of people just want to get on TV, say I got, fucked in the ass by an alien and and get a quick $50,000 for some History Channel or Sci-Fi special and peace out, And why is it always, why do the aliens always want to take the most, this is going to sound really bad, but the most redneck, retarded people on the planet? I mean, if you're gonna try to probe people for information, you want to figure out what our species is like. Why would you go to somebody who maybe didn't even finish high school, living some busted ass life? Because that's who's usually doing these videos. That's who usually says the aliens came and got me. Like, go to like someone like Stephen Hawking. Go to a university and kidnap a professor. Go to Wall Street, snag some multi-billionaire business guy. Like, you're not, choosing the best of the best. Clearly, you're not going to get a good idea of what we know. You're not going to be able to gauge our intelligence very well off of, those types of people that usually come forward with these stories. What else? I don't think that the aliens have been here. I don't think there's good evidence that they are out there. I don't know what they would look like. Like, what would they look like? They could be something similar to us, but I mean, you got to think, what we look like is all the result of our surroundings, our environment, the earth, how we evolved over time given to different environmental conditions. They might come from a planet that has elements that we don't even know. It's not even on our periodic table. They could look like something we can't even fathom what they look like. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so far from because what we know is here on Earth. We know what's here. Rock, water, fire, I don't know, vegetation, salt, just shit. We know what's here. Now, if they lived on a planet that's similar to ours, like another Earth-like planet, like a Goldilocks planet, then yeah, I mean, it might look similar to us, at least humans, maybe other species, but then you have to think, for them to even look remotely like us, the chain of events of their evolutionary story would have to have played out very similar to ours. I just don't think I think they would look nothing like us if I had to put money on it. I don't even think that they would have the eyes in the same place, the big eyes they always say they have, or 2 arms, 2 legs, lungs, titties. I mean, I just don't think that they would even remotely resemble us or other species on Earth. I think it'd be something so wildly beyond our imagination due to their evolutionary, timeline. And honestly, I don't, like I said before, I don't think they would stop here. I don't think they would stop here. They would look down and go, wow, like they just got cars 120 years ago. They had horses pulling carriages not even 200 years ago. I mean, we are, to someone who can travel that amount of distance and have that amount of technology, would not be impressed enough with us to come down here and kick it with us and even be interested enough to study us. But you could argue, well, why do people in first world countries and professors at universities care to study tribes in South Africa that have never seen a television, they've never been outside of a 20-mile radius, and they don't know jack shit about the modern world, but we want to study them. So there could be aliens that, they have some fascination with us and they want to know more. But in terms of them coming down here, building the pyramids and shit, I mean, okay, they came all the way down here. They came billions of light years away in their sweet-ass technology to show us how to stack rocks. Right? Right? No. You're not going to come all this way to enlighten us and go, here's how you stack these fucking rocks. We're not going to tell you about any medicine we got. We're not going to tell you anything else. We're just going to show you how to stack these rocks in a nice symmetrical form. I actually think the whole aliens helped us build the pyramids and the Mayan temples and all that jazz. I think that's actually insulting to prehistoric people in ancient times, because you're stripping them of. You're saying they're so damn stupid they couldn't even stack rocks symmetrically, right? They were so retarded they can't even stack rocks right. I don't think that's the case. I think people were a lot smarter than that, and I think extraterrestrials would have I think they would have way better shit to do than to come down here and that be the lesson that they teach us. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. If you've been dragged out of your house and probed in the middle of the night, I want to hear about it. If you think that there's aliens out there, let me know about it. If you think it's all a bunch of bullshit and we're alone, let me know about it. Other than that, keep a watch on the skies, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.